number 137. Now, first sum, an amount of purchase of a customer in a mall of a city follows normal distribution with mean 800 and standard deviation 200. If a customer is selected at random, then find the probability that the following events. First, amount of purchase made by him is in between 850 to 1200 and amount of purchase made by him is in between 600 to 750. Likho, X denotes amount of purchase in a mall. Now, mean mu is equal to 800 and standard deviation sigma is equal to 200. If a customer is selected at random, then find the probability for the following events. Now, first, probability of purchase between rupees 850 to rupees 1200. Now, probability of X greater than equal to 850 less than equal to 1200. Okay, now we convert X into Z. Z is equal to X minus mu upon sigma. Therefore, probability of 850 minus 800 upon 200, Z greater than equal to less than equal to 1200 minus 800 upon 200. Probability of Z greater than equal to less than equal to 50 upon 200 is 0.25 and 2. Now we draw the graph first. Infinity minus infinity. Z is equal to 0. 0.25 positive. Z1 is 0.25 and 2. Z2 is equal to 2. Now we want this area. We want this area. So, got it? How we will find the area? See, never do it directly because यहाँ पे directly किया और ऐसा सोचा 0.25 देख लो, 2 देख लो, add कर लो, answer आ जाएगा. तो गलत हो जाएगा answer. Now we want to find this area. So it will be 0 to 2 and minus 0 to 0.25. Got it, all of you? So we make the equation probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 2 minus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 0.25. Using table, what is 2? 0.4772 minus 0.0987 is equal to 0.3785. Answer. Second, amount of purchase made between 600 to 750 mu. So probability of X greater than equal to 600 less than equal to 750 is equal to probability of, we convert X into Z, 600 minus 800 upon 200 and 750 minus 800 upon 200 is equal to probability of Z greater than equal to less than equal to minus 1 minus 0.25. Now again we draw the graph, very important. Negative Z is equal to 0, Z1 is minus 0.25 and minus 1. So which is equal to probability of z greater than equal to, कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? -1 से 0, माइनस 0.25 से 0. So -1 से 0 minus probability of z greater than equal to -0.25 से 0 is equal to probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 1 minus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 0.25 using table is equal to 0.3413 minus 0.0987 0.2426 answer. Page number 136, question number 2. The average weight of 500 person of age between 20 years and 26 years of certain area is 55 kg and its variance is 100 kg. The weight of these person follow normal distribution. According to weight of person, they can be categorized as under. First, person having weight more than 70 kg is in the fat group, fat person group. Person having weight between 50 to 60 kg is in healthy person group, and person having weight less than 35 is in physically weak person group. From this information, what information के बाद? Estimate the number of fat person, number of healthy person, and number of physically weak person in that area. You understood this? All of you understood this? Then let's start question 2. X denotes weight of person, total person is equal to 500. Do we have anything to do with the age? Not required. Mean mu is equal to 55 and variance is equal to 100. Therefore, sigma standard deviation is 10. Now we have to find estimate of number of various type of people, fat, healthy and physically weak. So first we'll find the probability of all the three, and then we'll find the estimated number of such people. We start with first, person having weight more than 70 kg. So we first find the probability of weight more than 70 kg is equal to probability of x greater than equal to 70 using z score. We convert it into z. So which is equal to probability of z greater than equal to 70 minus 55 upon 10 is equal to probability of z greater than equal to 70 minus 55 is 50 upon 10 is 1.5. We draw the graph. Z is equal to 0, 1.5. What's the side? Right hand side, very good. So 1.5. Z1 is equal to 1.5, infinity and minus infinity. Now कौन से साइड शेडिंग करेंगे? 1.5 से ज्यादा, more than 1.5. Got it? How we will find this? 0 to infinity minus 0 to 1.5. 0 to infinity minus 0 to 1.5, which is equal to probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than infinity minus probability of z greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 1.5. 0.5 minus 0.4332. 0.4332 is equal to 0.0668. Therefore, estimated number of fat person is equal to 500%, और उसका probability कि what is the chance that a person is fat is 0.0668 or 6.68%. So into 0.0668, which is equal to 33.4. So equivalent 33%. Because people, it cannot be in fraction. Amount होता तो fraction में रख सकते हैं. Weight होता तो fraction में रख सकते हैं. But people. Next. Second, person having weight between 50 to 60 kg. Between 50 to 60 kg. So probability of weight between 50 to 60 kg is equal to probability of x greater than equal to 50 less than equal to 60. We convert this into z, which is equal to probability of z greater than equal to 50 minus 55 upon 10 and 60 minus 55 upon 10 is equal to probability of z greater than equal to less than equal to minus 0.5 and plus 0.5. We find the probability, but first we make the table, we make the graph. Z is equal to 0. Z1 is minus 0.5 and Z2 is equal to plus 0.5. We want this area, complete area. So we'll get it minus 0.5 to 0 and 0 to 0.5 is equal to probability of z greater than equal to minus 0.5 less than equal to 0 plus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 0.5 using table 0.1915 plus 0.1915 is equal to 0.3830. Therefore, number of healthy person is equal to 500% into 0.3830, which is equal to 191.5, which is equivalent to 192. Person having weight less than 35 kg. So probability of weight less than 35 kg is equal to probability of x less than equal to 35. We convert it into z, which is equal to probability of z less than equal to 35. 55 upon 10 is equal to probability of z less than equal to 20, so minus 2. We draw the graph. Infinity minus infinity At the peak, z is equal to 0, minus 2. z1 is equal to minus 2. शेडिंग कहाँ करेंगे? लेफ्ट साइड. वेरी गुड. Okay, now we will take minus infinity to 0 and minus 2 to 0. So we make the equation probability of z greater than minus infinity less than equal to 0 minus probability of z greater than equal to minus 2 less than equal to 0. We convert it is equal to 0.5 minus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 2 because it is symmetric. Symmetric है तो हमने क्या किया? minus 2 to 0 is 0 to 2. ऐसा था? टेक्स्ट बुक में ऐसा था? ओके. नहीं था? हाँ. ओके. Now which is equal to 0.5 minus 0.4772 which is equal to 0.0228. Therefore, number of physically weak person, number of physically weak person is equal to 500% into 0.0228. 11.4 is equivalent to 11%. Answer. Third, page number 136. Question number 3. The average monthly expense of students residing in university hostel is 2000 and its standard deviation is 500. If the monthly expense of a student follows normal distribution, then first find percentage of students. यानी क्या find करना है? We have to find percentage of students having expense between 750 and 1250. Percentage of students having expense more than 1800 and percentage of students having expense less than 2400. समझ में आया सबको क्या करना है? So what all answer we get? We have to multiply it with 100. Okay, let's write question 3. X denotes monthly expense of students. Mean mu is equal to 2000. Standard deviation sigma is equal to 500. Now first, percentage of students having expense between 750 and 1250. Probability of students having expense between 750 and 1250 is probability of x greater than equal to 750 less than equal to 1250. So probability of z greater than equal to less than equal to 750 minus mu is 2000 upon 500. 1250 minus 2000 upon 500 is equal to probability of z greater than equal to minus 2.5 minus 1.5. We draw the graph. Infinity minus infinity. Z is equal to 0. Z1 is minus 2.5 and we can take Z2 is equal to minus 1.5. So which area we want? To minus 2.5 to 1.5. So do the shading. Make the equation is equal to probability of Z greater than equal to minus 2.5 less than equal to 0 minus probability of Z greater than equal to minus 1.5 less than equal to 0, which is equal to probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 2.5 less than equal to 2.5 minus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 1.5. Why? Because symmetric. Using table equal to, what is 2.5? 0.4938 minus 0.4332 is equal to 0.0606. Therefore, percentage of students having expense between 750 and 1250 is 6.06%. Answer. Second, percentage of students having expense कितना है? क्या less या more?
More than 1800.
More than 1800. So first we find the probability of expense more than 1800. First we find the probability of expense more than 1800, which is equal to probability of x greater than equal to 1800. We convert it into Z. 1800 minus 2000 upon 500 is equal to probability of Z greater than equal to minus 0.4. Now we draw the graph. Z is equal to 0 minus 0.4 which side? Left hand side. Very good. So over here Z1 is equal to minus 0.4 greater. So complete right hand side infinity, which is equal to probability of Z greater than equal to minus 0.4 less than equal to 0 plus probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than infinity, which is equal to probability of Z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 0.4 plus 0.5000. Symmetric. That's why we convert this from negative to positive, which is equal to how much? 0.1554 plus 0.5 is equal to 0.6554. Therefore, percentage of students having expense more than 1800 rupees 1800 is 0.6554 into 100 is equal to 65.54%. Third one, percentage of students having expense less than rupees 2400. First we find probability of expense less than rupees 2400. First we find it's equal to probability of x less than equal to 2400. We convert it into z less than equal to x minus mu upon sigma, which is equal to probability of z less than equal to 0.8. Z is equal to 0, infinity minus infinity, 0.8 positives for right hand side, Z1 is equal to 0.8. Now which side will do the shading? Left hand side. Very good. Complete? Therefore, I will make the equation infinity to 0 and 0 to 0.8, which is equal to probability of z greater than minus infinity less than equal to 0 plus probability of z greater than equal to 0 less than equal to 0.8, using table 0.5 plus 0.2881 is equal to 0.7881. Therefore, percentage of students with expense less than 2400 is 0.7881 into 100 is equal to 78.81%.